What's up, Airsoft fam? DARKTREE here, and in today's replica rundown, I have for you the Lancer Tactical KR9. But before we get into this rundown, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Your support contributes directly to channel growth, and I greatly appreciate it. Alright, some quick disclaimers. No, this isn't a real firearm, so ATF, don't come knocking on my door. No, this wasn't given to me for free. I paid for this replica with my own hard-earned shekels. And yes, I will be 100% honest and fully transparent in this review. Alright, so the reason I picked up the KR9 because it's a one-to-one replica of the Kalashnikov for real steel KR9. This thing is super sexy, all black, all stamped steel. You know, licensed guns to me are kind of cool, kind of my thing, depending on, you know, the price point, of course. And this one is roughly around 320 bucks, so not too bad for a fully licensed one-to-one replica of a real steel KR9. And let's face it, guys, this is pretty much the Russian MP5, and it's almost, if not just as damn sexy as the MP5. Alright, before we start this rundown, let's talk about what you guys get inside the box. Alright guys, in your KR9 box you get 2 mags, a replacement flash hider, Kalashnikov flared magwell, and a cleaning on a jamming rod, which I don't know where that is, but it's around here somewhere. Alright guys, let's just take a moment to appreciate this box right here. I mean, what replica do you know comes with the official licensed Kalashnikov box? Whew. Alright guys, let's get into this rundown. Let's go top to stock and check out the externals on this replica. Alright, so top here we have this birdcage flash hider. Nothing too fancy. You know, we don't like orange chips on this channel, so let's just get rid of it and, you know, be gone with this bad boy. It will have a grub screw inside, but this is one of the easiest orange tips that I've ever had to remove from an AEG. It's just that simple. It's really just screwed on there. There's hardly any glue, so just make sure you guys remove the grub screw. I'm not sure you can see that little hole right there, but that is the grub screw hole. So take that out first, and then you can remove the birdcage flash hider that comes with. I'm just gonna throw on this, I think it's like a DITAC or a Silencer Co. tracer unit. Alright, so that's on there pretty good. Now that we've got rid of that orange flash hider, let's talk about the rest of this replica. We have Picatinny on the 3, 6, and 9, and a nice smooth cover on top right here. We do have a basic AK iron sight up top right here. Moving further down, it comes with this nice cool stamped steel receiver right here, guys. It does come with this nice charging handle right here, and if you flip up your selector switch, you can hold it and lock it in place, where you can see the rotary style hop up, that like wheel cool style hop up that is pretty clicky and locks into place pretty nice. And when you release this to go into fire, it does that nice cool like spring forward action, so I like that a lot about this replica. Up top we have a Picatinny rail with our traditional AK sights, and right here we do have our selector switch. Right now it's on fire, which isn't the best thing in the world. Let's go and look under the dust cover right here. Pop this open to reveal our battery space, and we do have our battery connector connected to Dean's out of the box. Good job, Lancer, with that. All right, moving on to the pistol grip right here. It is a smooth, traditional AK pistol grip, nothing too fancy. There is no stippling, there is no texturizing on there. It's just a pretty smooth pistol grip. Nothing to write home to mom about. On the other side of the receiver right here, we do have the optics side mount, the AK style optics side mount, but we do have Picatinny on top, so I'm not really sure what Lancer was doing there, but the fact that they give you the option to run it however you want to, I guess, is a plus. But a little bit of confusion, because usually when they do have the optics on the side, there's no Picatinny on top, but you get both in this package, so I guess I can't complain. On the bottom right here, we do have the paddle switch for our mag release. Pretty traditional style right there. And our mags do come with that little follower inside. Make sure if you don't have any BBs loaded, you push that in before reinsertion. Let's talk about this trigger. I'm going to ghost this trigger later on in the testing portion of this video, but it does have that cool, nice, clicky micro switch. And let me see if I can just give you guys a little ASMR. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Yeah, I could just do this all day. All right, sorry, a little bit of a haze there. Moving on. All right, heading towards the bottom right here, we do have this nice, you know, traditional AK stock little push button folding action right there, and it does have a little hinge to lock into place, so you can run it what I call Draco style. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little nice little setup when it's folded. And of course it still fires because it is an AK. And you guys know I love my stubby style guns, and this fits that package, that footprint is just perfect for me. And yeah, for a fully stamped steel receiver, pretty much fully steel gun besides all the polymer little parts here and there, it's a pretty lightweight package, guys. So can't complain with that at all. Real quick, jumping back to the receiver, it does come with the flared mag well out of the box. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, so that will aid you guys in mag reinsertion. So another cool little add-on from Lancer Tactical. Yeah, this replica is pretty badass. All right, Airsoft fam, let's go ahead and take a moment and talk about the internals on the KR9. All right, guys, internals on your LT KR9 include a modified Lancer AK version 3 gearbox, a fiberglass and nylon reinforced piston and cylinder head, palm O-ring air nozzle, 18:1 gear ratio, sector gear short stroke by 2 teeth, 18mm bushings and bearings for reduced friction on gears, 23 TPA 18K high torque motor, rotary style hop-up unit, inline MOSFET, a mechanical micro switch trigger, and a 6.02mm nitride coated inner barrel. All right, guys, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's go load this bad boy up, take it downstairs, and put it through a shooting test. All right, so let's go ahead and just put some shots down range and get a feel for this trigger. So far so good. The trigger has similarities to your average Arcturus micro switch trigger. I can feel like there's like this clickiness when I put shots down range. Very responsive trigger. We'll just dump out the rest of the mag in full auto then. Guess that was the rest of the mag. I got one more right here. Get in full auto. All right, let's go ahead and let's get a chrono reading. All right. All right, now some full auto for RPS. All right, let's just go ahead and get in close. We just go through this trigger real quick. Just dump out the rest of this. All right, we're empty. All right, got the trigger right there. So about, I'd say about 2 to 3 millimeters of take up. Then you hit the wall. A little bit more, then a break. More time. Now the reset. Right there. Oh no. So the reset's a little bit further. Right there is the reset. We're back in, so it's like a 2 click on the reset. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Interesting. I do like clicky triggers, so this is just right up my alley. Yeah, so let's take it back upstairs. Oh, before we do that, let's get a weight on this thing, and we'll head up back upstairs and finish off this review. All right, guys, we got our scale set up right here. Just gonna test the weight on this KR9, and it comes in at approximately, let me just close that and make it a little bit easier. KR9 is coming in at approximately 5 pounds, 5 ounces. I like it. I can do nothing but recommend this. Only time will tell on how well it does out in the field, but so far so good. Let's head back upstairs and finish off this review. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and wrap up this replica rundown. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the KR9 from Lancer Tactical. Real quick, let's start with the negatives, some cons. Not really a con, more of a personal preference. I wish the trigger was just a little bit more dialed in. They did such a good job with putting in the micro switch trigger, but I wish there's a little bit less take up. I like my triggers personally be a little bit more closer to the wall, but like I said, that's a personal kind of preference right there. That shouldn't affect your gameplay with this at all, or your opinion on the trigger. The trigger out of the box is amazing. I'm just saying, like, a little bit less take up would be nice, but that's usually how most stock AEGs are. All right, some more negatives. Honestly, there's not too many negatives about this replica. I don't understand the whole Picatinny with the optics mount on the side. That's a little bit weird, but like I said, it's just giving more options, so I can't complain there. Yeah, I mean, this AEG for the price point, you really can't have a lot of negatives to say about it. I mean, it's a 1-to-1 Kalashnikov replica, so you can't complain with that. I mean, let's just jump into the pros real quick. It comes with 2 mags out of the box, the flared mag well out of the box. I did say this was a negative, but I think it is kind of a positive now that it does come with a side optics mount. The orange tip was very easy to take off, so that's also a positive. Yeah, out of the box with the folding stock, can't complain. You know, I'm a big fan of my folding stocks. You know, rotary style hop up, badass. Love it. 9, 10 out of 10. Can't complain about this one, guys. If you're looking for your first Russian AK, you know, your first Kalashnikov, your first 9mm AK, you know, chambered in 6mm BB, this is the one for you guys. I can't give you a better recommendation at this price point. You know, for a 1-to-1 licensed replica, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support contributes directly to channel growth, and I greatly appreciate it. Always remember to aim down sights, and until next time, take care.